Right. How's my head? Is it shining?
No, your head's okay. Let's bring it in slightly.
Are we on? We're on?
You're on.
Brilliant. So, yeah, let's go for it. So, this is our first ever podcast that's not a podcast, it's a podcast because people think it's really fashionable and cool.
Cool.
It's in fashion to do a podcast.
We're being cool.
So, but we can't afford all the microphones and everything, so what we have got...
Because we've no members left.
It's true, actually. So we got our microphone here, which is a skipping rope, so we're going to talk into that.
Oh, I've got mine.
What's yours? Oh, I got it. Say hello, Anne, so everyone can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Got
sit
it.
on. Yeah?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, we're on. Right, so this is our first podcast. It's not a podcast, it's a podcast. So we're actually going to call it a Wodcast.
Wodcast.
See what I did there? You like that, don't you? I wish I could say that I come up with that, but my girlfriend did, so fair play to her.
She's clever though.
Yeah, she's cleverer than us.
Girls, aren't they?
Yeah. And as it's the first ever one, we have decided to just have a talk about how me and Anthony got into the fitness industry and tell our story, really, of how it all happened and how maybe it got to, we'll see how far it goes, how we got into the gymnasium, but we'll see. So I think you're going to go first, aren't you?
I said,
You're going to start, yeah.
Go on then, what's your question? You have to do that on the podcast.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Why? Alright.
Podcast.
On the Wodcast.
Yeah.
So what is, how did you get into
Well, what it was, right?
Right.
Go on.
So how did you get into the fitness industry? Where did it all start for you? So how did you end up here?
Very beginning. At the very beginning. At the very beginning, God. 12. I was 12. And I went to a gym with my Uncle Brian.
Yeah.
Our Uncle Brian. Hey, Uncle Brian.
Yeah.
Hey, at home. And I don't know how I wanted to do it. I just wanted to go to a gym. I wanted to lift some weights.
I think it's, we should say that he was quite big at this time, wasn't he? He'd been gym
Yeah,
quite a bit.
I think he'd stopped because of having kids. And then wanted to get back into it. And I found out that he was going, so I was like, can I come? And I bet he didn't want me to go. I bet he just wanted to go gym with his mates, but I was like, I'm coming. So I went to a really, really shit gym. I bet no one had, I can't even remember the name of it. It was named after the guy that ran it. And his name was like Colin or something like that.
Was it in Chorley?
Yeah, on Devonshire Road. At the end of Devonshire Road where the chemist is, it was above that.
Right.
And
you go that actually.
Yeah, you go up the stairs and it was just dust and old proper like cast plates and even like lat pull downs. You'd have to lower the plates onto a bar and then attach the bar to the ceiling so you could pull it down. it was so bad. The squat rack was you stood on a piece of wood and you'd have to move the frame 2 separate legs into you and try and set it up like that. It was, bench press was just, again, a loose frame. Oh, really? But I loved it. And the guys in there, I was obviously like 12, and all the men in there, were like, I don't know, maybe 30s. So to me, they were like proper men, and they're all like bodybuilders. But I loved it. There was hardly anything there. In fact, it was that bad, you couldn't even, it was taped off the corner of the room. Because if you went into the corner of the room, the ceiling would cave, and you'd end up falling through to a garage underneath. That's how bad it was. Yeah, so
Sounds pretty cool.
it was good. I loved it. In fact, by the end, because I was going for quite a while, I used to go every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Mum would take me, and then or Uncle Brian would pick me up. After a while, Uncle Brian stopped going, so I used to go on my own.
Because that's the question. Did you do chest on a Monday?
Always. I think I did chest every day.
Yeah.
Every time
Did you ever do legs?
I did. Because
So you did,
right.
yeah.
I think Wednesday or legs didn't matter. Wednesday's just a non-day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we used to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I did not. All my mates were like, "No, we're gonna go." I'm like, "Nah, I'm going to gym." Loved it straight away. Always loved it. And then I did stop going there, and then I went to Pascal's. I've been to every gym. I went to Pascal's and carried it on, and then working away, still went to gym. So something I've always done and loved it. Never, apart from the odd time, never really got off it. Always stayed on track. Yeah, that's how I got started. Never come away from it.
Yeah.
Different types of training. Bodybuilding was the main one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You was mainly into bodybuilding, but now it's more like fitness.
Yeah. But I've never stopped.
You've always.
Although if I took the top off now, you wouldn't know that I went to the gym. Freaking lockdowns.
That's a lot. Yeah. 3.0 lockdowns.
Yeah. That's how I got started. So Dean, how did you get started?
Well, let's go back, cast my mind back. I think I weren't as young as you. I was more into football, weren't I? So,
I don't know, you was quite shit at football today.
No, yeah, today I was, alright, leave that out.
6-1.
So, yeah, well, I played football from under 9s to under 16s, and I think I only started to really pick up the gym year 10 at school, so it was at 15, say, ish, 14, 15. So we went to Astley Park. Actually, I did a couple of sessions with you.
I remember that.
Before that, and I remember going to Powerback with you, and you taking me, and you made me like, I'm not trained for ages, and you made me do legs. I hadn't even trained or whatever, I can't remember.
Did legs?
Yeah, you made me do legs, and I remember being on the calf machine, and like with the pads on, and I'm like doing all these calf raises, and then you're like, hold it at the top, and I'm like, great. Hold it a bit, and you absolutely batter my legs. I remember I went to go to football training like on that Saturday, and couldn't move my legs. But yeah, so I started like properly after school. Every day was going to Astley Park Fitness when Sean Ginger, is it called? Yeah. So doing all the weights there, and me and a lad who I went with, we didn't have a clue what was doing. Didn't have a clue, but at them sort of times, I don't know what it's like now in commercial gyms or anything, because it's been a long time since I've been in one of them sort of gyms, is when you're doing something wrong, all like the locals, all the other blokes will come over and help you. So you do your deadlifts and your back is arched over or whatever, and then
what like that at Pascal's just rip you to death from the other side of the gym. What are you fucking not made?
I think that's a little bit of a different atmosphere in Pascal's to Astley Park Fitness.
Oh, it was a good crack there.
Yeah. So it was like, you do back deadlifts or whatever, and you do them, and then other blokes will help you out or whatever. So it was like, Monday, Tuesday, well, all week after school, just going to and training. Which was good, and like you build up the base, and I learned like the basics and everything. But then from there I got a job at David Lloyd's.
Oh yeah, you started off in the cafe.
Started off at the cafe, which took a lot of time up. So then I couldn't go to Astley Park anymore, because I was like, I've left school by this point, and so I left school, working a lot more full time, 40 hours a week, and then not really wanting to train then, because I was just going into work, doing an 8-hour shift, and then just going home. Whereas I had a free gym at David Lloyd, and then I was like, I can't be bothered going. I didn't want to go in earlier because you feel like you're going to work earlier, and I didn't want to stay behind. But after a while, I did start to get back into it, and from there, I managed to start to work in the gym, which is a whole different story in itself. So,
so that's you start training.
So that's how I got into it. and never really looked. Well, I've always, like since then I've always loved training.
Yeah.
You know, I did do like, you know, the bro training, the chest and tries, the back and biceps, the legs and the shoulders, all in split days, and I did that. Like I did that from like when I started the gym all the way up to basically I left David Lloyd, and I fell out of love with that though. I think I remember telling you about it.
Yeah,
and I was just sick of waiting around, or doing a set, waiting, doing another set, waiting, and I just really got bored of it until we started to really do like more functional fitness here, and then it just brought back all the love for it, and I never really, no, it's never really gone away.
No. So, alright, and how did you start becoming an actual like instructor, or making it your job?
Alright, so like I say, I was working at David Lloyd at this point, and I was working on the bar, and there was a bloke there, I can't remember his name now.
He'll hate you if he watches this.
I know, yeah, if he does, which I'm sorry, but if you're watching this, I'm sorry, you'll have to come and speak to me. But it is down to you that I actually am an instructor, so there was a bloke in there, he was a member, got pally with him, chatty, and I always said to him, yeah, I'm working in the bar, but I do want to work in the gym at some point. And every so often he'll say, what have you done to get yourself working in the gym? I go, I've not done anything. See you again. Have you done anything? You are.
You need to, if you want to do it, you got to do it.
Yeah.
Do it tomorrow.
Yeah, do it tomorrow, it's always the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll do it another day. And I never did anything about it. And got a phone call off work one day, like the chef said, we need you to come in and cook for us, or someone like, can you do anything? I was like,
cook?
Yeah.
You can't cook, man.
I know I can, but at them times, they weren't really cooking, it was everything in the microwave.
Oh, right.
So it's alright, you just put it in the microwave for how long. And
So
it was ping chefs, so that's what they was called.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so I went in, and I had all my whites on, and then that bloke, he seen me, he's like, what are you doing? I said,
did he work there?
No, I think he used to be a general manager there years ago when it was Next Generation.
Oh shit, that is some time ago.
Yeah, and he seen me in my white like chef's costume outfit.
Costume with it?
Yeah, is it? Yeah, I think so. Soon, I don't know. And he's like, what are you doing? I said, just filling in. He said, I thought you wanted to work in the gym. And I said, I do. He went, right, I'll do it for you. He went, send me your CV, and I'll see what I can do. So I didn't have a CV made up.
So all this he's done, you don't know his name?
Called Andy King, he's coming to my mind, but who knows, it could be wrong, that could be way off. So, yeah, made up a CV.
Made up a CV?
And I'll admit now that I made up my grades as well. So I said I had all B's and C's when I didn't get one A, B or C in anything, in any of them.
Did you get any grades?
Nah.
No, I didn't.
I got a distinction in construction, and how crap am I at construction?
Can't use a drill.
I know. That was the only thing I got anything good at.
I got something in maths, C in maths, I think, that's it. That's the only thing I got.
Yeah. You're good at maths. But yeah, so what was it? I sent him a CV, made up the grades and everything, and then I got a phone call or an email, I can't remember, saying that you're booked on your level 2 gym instructor course with Lifetime. You did it with Lifetime, yeah. I was like, this is class, like, and at the time I was 17, and so we were all government funded. 12 years ago. It's a long time ago, isn't it? Long time. That's why I can't remember his name.
Oh,
yeah. No, I wouldn't have been 17. I would have been a bit older. No, yeah, it must be 17 or 18, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember it having to be under 19 to get it for free, and I did. And so I enrolled on this course, did all the course, blah blah blah, passed it, and then to finish the final part of the course, you had to do so many hours of working in a gym. Whereas Lifetime actually paid them hours. The gym that you worked in didn't have to pay you, so they got free staff.
Yeah.
You know, and
I think they still do that. I got mine for free.
Yeah. No, but they actually paid me to do. I had to do 20 hours a a week or something like that.
The gym paid you.
No, so Lifetime paid me to work them hours, but the gym didn't. So David Lloyd got free staff and I got paid. And but it weren't a guarantee that once you finish them so many hours, I can't remember how many it was, that you got a job. But obviously asked if I could work in the gym at David Lloyd. They said yeah. I did all the hours, got it all signed off, then completed the course, and then there was like, I remember Paul Just was the gym manager there, and he just said, listen, yeah, we'll take you on. We'll take you on as your gym instructor. And then from there, they paid for me to do my level 3 instructing, which is obviously personal training.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you learn then. It's like a driving test, and it's like you learn how to pass a test. But then when you actually get into it, that's how you learn how to do it. Yeah,
I think it's always better learning practically.
Yeah.
Rather than on a piece of paper.
Of course it is, yeah. I mean, you need to learn. And for them time, I think it was perfect timing for me, because I had a lot of good instructors around me at that time.
Yeah.
So it was like Neil Atkins, who else was there? There was Matt Proctor, there was Russ Costigan.
All of them have got their own gyms.
Yeah, all them all run their own gyms.
Yeah.
All in and around like Preston, Chorley, that sort of area. So I had a lot of them. I'd probably mainly say it was Neil who like took me under his wing and helped me out a lot.
Yeah. Was he late?
Oh yeah, he was late. Neil on time. If he does watch this, he'll know. So I'll tell you a story about him. Like every Tuesday morning, he had a 7 a.m. spin, and I had to open up then. I had to open up every Tuesday morning, and I just knew. So I get a phone call at 5 to 7. Dean, get them going, get them warmed up, and then I'll come and take over every Tuesday morning. Yeah, I know. I'll do it. So like I say, I had a lot of good instructors around me who I learnt from.
Yeah.
And then that obviously helped me as I left David Lloyd to go travelling for a couple of years, and then we come here.
I can't remember now. Did you leave David Lloyd first and come here, or did you go?
I remember, like at the time, Matt Proctor, he was working at David Lloyd and he opened up his own gym.
Yeah.
Which ones allowed
trouble, didn't he?
Yeah, he got into a little bit of trouble.
Didn't he go to work in his personalised van or something?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I don't
know. I just come back to him.
And so he got a little bit of trouble with that. But at the same time, you was opening up this place, or we was opening this place.
Yeah.
And I was doing a little bit of work here.
Yeah.
So I thought, I can't shoot myself in the foot here. I can't get sacked, and you know, I need to carry on working. So I said I'm working for my brother, so it wasn't a lie. But I was working for you, but I said I was working for my brother doing
so you didn't want to lie?
Yeah, I didn't want to lie. I was just working for my brother, that's why I can't go in or whatever. I'm doing landscaping. So I never actually did landscaping, and I was obviously coming here to work.
Yeah.
And I remember I bumped into the gym manager not so long ago, actually, about a year and a half ago, and he said, "You remember, you always said to me you was working for your brother." I said, "Yeah, I know I was." He went, "Yeah, but you didn't say which brother he was working for, did you?" It was like, "You was working at the gym, wasn't you?" I was like, "Yeah, I was."
God, feels like forever ago now, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it was good learning curve, and you know, they helped me a lot, and I think it just built up the experience that you need from the older ones to go off and work for yourself and build up your client base yourself, the PTs, and learning how to train different PTs, because not everyone, like all your clients, like the same sort of workouts, do they? Like to
personalise it.
Yeah, you gotta do that. Like you gotta know, because I like the CrossFit sort of style. Don't mean everyone's gonna like it, do they? So you've got to figure it out what they like very quickly, and then deliver them sessions that they're gonna like and enjoy. You know,
so they're not getting bored.
Yeah.
So you got started. Mine's a little bit simpler than that.
Go on then. How did you get in?
I got started. I was working away from home and got, obviously by then we had Alfie, so a little boy, and we was having Matilda, the second one.
Yeah.
Luckily, for the first 12 months of Matilda's life, I was working in Blackpool, so I was home every night. But I missed the first 12 months of Alfie. I didn't, you know what I mean? I didn't really see him. Then, when Matilda turned 1, my boss at work then said, I want you to go and work in South Wales. So I was like, I didn't want to. They was offering redundancies anyway. I didn't want to go working away again, because obviously I didn't want to miss kids growing up. And I got down to South Wales. I said, I'll go, but I'm not promising I'm going to stay. So he said, will you do me a favour, just go down, see how you feel. If you don't like it, then we'll sort it out.
Yeah.
I got down there on a Monday morning to South Wales. Grace rang me up at about 8:30 and said, I just wanted to let you know Matilda's walking.
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
you're missing it all being
I was
away
like,
already.
oh my god, day 1 of working away again, and I'm missing out on everything. So I said, right, I've had enough, I'm done. So I literally put the phone down to Grace, rang up my boss and said, I'm done, I'm gone, I've had enough. Then he said to me, will you stay there till, this was a Monday, so will you stay there till Friday so we can get you replaced down there? I was like, yeah, no worries. And that was it.
You've gone and
Never went
back. So did you take a redundancy?
I took redundancy, yeah. And I put all the redundancy into open up the gym. All of
It's
it.
a massive leap of faith, but
Yeah.
that sort of time, you've got 2 kids, obviously a mortgage,
Yeah.
and then you're going to put all your money you got into starting up a new business.
All the money we had.
Just for something that you love doing.
I just thought, why not? It's something I always wanted to do. Something I thought, wow. I never thought I'd do it because I had responsibilities and stuff, and I thought, well, I can't just stop working and not pay bills and stuff. And then when they offered the redundancy, I thought, you know what, stuff it. I can always go and get a job in construction, in whatever. Did I say I was working on the railway?
Nah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. So I had a job on the railway at the time, which was good money, really good money. We never struggled, we never, whatever, do you know what I mean? It set us up really, with the house and whatnot. And then I just thought, you know what, I can always get a job.
Yeah,
I'll just try.
Even if this fails, now if the gym fails down, you can even go into redoing up BMXs.
Yeah. 2 weeks, get about 20 quid back.
Yeah. BMX business.
So I thought, stuff it, I'm going to do it. And at the time I did it with somebody else that didn't work out, but he had a bit of a backing anyway. So we didn't start from scratch.
Yeah.
We already had a bit of members anyway. Yeah, so then about 12 months later that didn't work out, so then bought him out, so we spent everything that we had went into the gym. We have no money left, and we still don't have anything left. If you open up a gym to make money, don't bother, don't do it. You do it because you love it, not for money. Yeah, and then it took me a while, I think it was like 12 months after that to get my level 2. Then maybe another 2 years after that to get my level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, never looked back really. It's always gone from strength to strength. Apart from the last nearly 12 months now, it's been a struggle on it.
Yeah,
I just love it. I've never. A couple of people have asked me recently, I'm not saying it will, but if it does go down, what will you do? I'm like, I'll just start again.
Yeah. I don't think we'll go our separate ways either, will we?
No.
We'd always have to.
You've got
yeah,
things that are, that you've been training for the last 12 months on something, so
yeah.
I'd just start again. It doesn't, I don't want to do anything else.
No.
Of training.
Yeah.
I never feel like I'm coming to work. I might say no against it a little, I'm going to work because that's how she understands. But I've never got, I can't be asked to work.
No, but could you go into a job where you're told what to do every day?
No.
No, me neither.
No, even when I worked on site, I couldn't be told what to do.
No, I hate being told what to do. I think that was was me as well when I worked for a company. Being told what to do, it just did my head in.
No. I like working in my time. I like working. We do more hours.
Yeah,
more
no,
we do working with someone else.
Yeah,
We've got a lot more stress and a lot less money. But I think if it was anything else, I'd probably say I'll go and do something else. And if it was I can't even think. If it was a shop that sold BMXs, or if I had my own little construction company, let's say, I'd probably go, do you know what, I'm just going to go and work for someone else, it's less stress. But when you love what you do, you don't want to do anything else.
Yeah.
It was Mum actually was asking me on, what day was it? On Sunday. If it does go down, what are you going to do? Start again?
Just go again.
Go again.
Can't give up, and I don't think we ever would anyway, so...
No,
I can't really see it happening. Anyway, I don't think neither of us would let it happen.
No.
And we'd always think of something.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Yeah. I think that's covered both of our stories.
A little bit about us, a little bit of backgrounds.
Hope you enjoyed it with our microphone each.
Yeah. Thanks.
We can't really
Thanks for
afford
watching.
any push tables or chairs, so we're making the best of what we've got here.
If we get 10 views, we're going to invest in the microphone.
But yeah.
I think that's it, guys. Right, thanks for watching.
Thank you. Take care.
We are going to do these more regular, so the next ones will be a little bit more in depth, probably about fitness.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and do all these things up here, yeah?
Subscribe, hit the subscribe button.
Hit the subscribe button, and don't forget that bell icon as well. That's what they say, don't they?
Yeah.
That bell icon, so you never miss another video again.
Right, cheers guys. See you later.